and welcome back to the Library of Parthos. My name is Sarah and today we are unboxing Owlcrate and Illumicrate for the month of April. There are so many amazing things in these boxes. I'm so excited to open them and I couldn't wait to share what was in them, so let's go ahead and get started. The Owlcrate theme for the month of April is Death to the Undying. I have my handy dandy spoiler warning card here, so let's go ahead and take a look at everything in this box, what it was inspired by, and how many books I still have to read because I haven't read them yet, so let's dig in. The first item in the box is this gorgeous bookmark. The spoiler card says that this little guy's name is Silas, and this is inspired by Sorcery of Thorns, another book that I haven't read, but I am very interested in. I do really love animal companions in books, so that is definitely something that is making me more interested in getting to this book as soon as possible. The next item in the box is this planned propagation station inspired by the 5th season, and it says home is what you take with you, not what you leave behind on it. So I am not great with plants. I really want to be great with plants, but I'm not. I had like one fern type plant that I had kept alive for a really long time and it just died recently, and that is my like crowning glory of like being able to keep a plant alive. So I would really like to give it a shot. So if you are a plant lover, in the comments, if you could let me know kind of where to start and what I do with this, that would be amazing, so that I have another summer project that I can add to my list. Next up we have this roller perfume from the Fiction Bath Company. They always make some really interesting products that are really fun, so I was excited about this. This is inspired by Deathless, and it does say that it's bergamot, spearmint, and black tea. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and see what it smells like. Bergamot is not really a scent that I am a fan of, and I don't really tend to like minty smelling things, but I'm all about tea anything, so that might be the saving grace for this. Let's see. It actually smells really good. It's more of like a cologne-y smell. I don't want to like... It's not super heavy, it's very light. Yeah, it smells more like cologne than a perfume, so I'm not sure. This might just be kind of like an emergency, like, oh, it's been a long day, I need a little something, let's roll on some perfume type thing. It smells really good, better than I actually thought it would smell. So this might be like a thing that I keep in like an emergency bag, in my work bag or my car or my suitcase, something like that. Or if hubby wants it, he might enjoy it too, so we'll see. The next item in this box I was so excited for, and I'm so excited to show you. It is this TBR reading checklist. So the way that it works is it has a bunch of categories on the side and this little like toggle. So for example, if I read a book off of my TBR, I can move it so that I get a green check mark because I have accomplished that. But if I have not read a book that intimidates me down here, I would keep the red X showing, or read a library book that's going to be read for a while because I'm still embarrassed to go back after I returned a book several months too late. But I think this is so cool and I'm so excited to use it. It also has a little hole in the back that you could use to hang it up somewhere. So this will definitely be something that I'm playing around with in the future. The next bookish item in the box, the last bookish item in the box before we get to the book, is our Perfect Pairings pin for the month of April. This one is inspired by Strange the Dreamer. So again, it's not all that easy to move, so I think I just lucked out with that one that was real easy to manipulate, but they can slide apart and then I swear it works. There we go. They can slide back together. So I'll be adding this to the collection. And the very last thing in the Owlcrate box is the book. This month's book is Your Blood, My Bones by Kelly Andrew. I opened this, took the plastic off because I didn't want to have to be messing with that on camera, read the synopsis, and it sounded like a writing style I had read before, and it sounded a lot like The Whispering Dark, which if you haven't read, I absolutely loved that book. I do have a review, which I will link, and I ran to my bookshelf to check that it was the same author, and it is. So I am so excited about this book because I've been waiting for something else by her. Let's take a look at the art, and then I'll read the synopsis to you and show you why I was so excited. Artwork on the back of the dust jacket. The front cover of the book without the dust jacket just says, "Mortal life is so fleeting, but love is as enduring as death." And on the back it says, "When our legacy is done, let it be forgotten." There is artwork on the inside. It's just kind of like a bunch of photographs, almost like a scrapbook, which is pretty cool. Oops, let me flip to the back. Here we go. Okay, so let me read the synopsis to you. The spoiler card says, Wyatt returns to her childhood home she just inherited with a goal to burn it down, only to find the boy she once considered her best friend chained and left for dead. She finds out he's been experiencing a cycle of deaths, and the only way to escape is to kill Wyatt. The two must figure out how to repair the magic in the farmhouse in order to survive. So The Whispering Dark was kind of like that. It was very focused on death. There was actually a lot of death in that book, and so it seems like this one might be kind of in the same vein, but I really like the writing style. I liked how the characters were developed in that story, and I'm so excited to read this book. Summer is approaching, and I am making plans to read all of the books I've been meaning to get to, and so hopefully that will actually happen. But that's it for Owlcrate, so let's move on to Illumicrate. The April theme for Illumicrate is magic versus science. I have my little spoiler pamphlet here, so let's dig in and get started. The first item in the box is the science fiction bookcase puzzle. This is a huge box, so obviously it took up most of the Illumicrate box on the inside, but you can kind of see that we have just a bunch of different spines, some references to different books. It is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle with Soup's tiny pieces, but I'm really excited about this. It's been so long since I've done a puzzle. I think I might spend some time doing that in the coming weeks, but if nothing else, the box is super cute, and I am really excited to give this a try. Next up, we have this bookmark tin. I really like these. I have a couple of these. They're just the perfect size for storing bookmarks in, and actually, the Owlcrate bookmark is on the smaller side, but you can kind of see that it's just like a really great size for storing all of the bookmarks that you collect. And then they're all in one place. This is inspired by Song of Silver Flame Like Night, and the quote on the outside says, "I wish for you to not go anywhere without me. In this world and the next, I wish for you to choose me." Next up, we have these reusable wash pads in this cute little mesh bag. So I guess these are like makeup pads. They're like really soft. I'm not quite sure, but they have two different designs on them. Yeah, so these are makeup remover pads. They're super soft, so I think they would be really gentle on the skin. And these are inspired by the bone season. You could probably also put them in this bag to wash them. That way they aren't just kind of floating around in the midst of all of the other clothes or whatever is in there, and then you can just easily find them and make sure that they're not getting destroyed in a cycle. Next up, we have these gardening gloves from the Surviving Sky. So they are a little on the thin side. I am kind of picky with gardening gloves. I do prefer leather, or like a leather type material, not just like leather gloves, but these do have like a thick rubber coating to protect your hands, your fingers, your palm, but the back side is just a very thin material. I feel like I would still get poked on the outside, but we'll see. Maybe I'll save these for just like, I don't know, and I'm not pulling out a ton of weeds that are, you know, thorny and stabby and all of that stuff. They are super cute though. I really like the pattern on them, and they fit very well. Alrighty, our last item is the book, of course. This month's book has a super gorgeous cover, and it is To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods by Molly X. Chang. I always love like the gold that's on covers, but this one is just super pretty. So of course we have the sprayed edges as well with a really cute pattern on them. Nothing on the inside of the dust jacket, but there is artwork on the inside of the book. Here's the front and the back, and the outside of the book itself has artwork on it that's really pretty as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the summary on the spoiler card and see what this gorgeous book is about. The spoiler card says, heroes die, cowards live. Daughter of a conquered world, Ruing hates the invaders who descended from the heavens long before she was born and defeated the magic of her people with technologies unlike anything her world had ever seen. Blessed by death, born with the ability to pull the life right out of mortal bodies, Ruing shouldn't have to fear these foreign invaders, but she does, especially because she wants to keep herself and her family safe. When Ruing's gift is discovered by an enemy prince, he offers her an impossible deal. If she becomes his private assassin and eliminates his political rivals, whose deaths he swears would be good for both of their worlds and would protect her people from further brutalization, her family will never starve or suffer harm again. But to accept this bargain, she must use the powers she has always feared, powers that will shave years off her own existence. Can Ruing trust this prince whose promises of a better world make her heart ache and whose smiles make her pulse beat faster? Are the evils of this agreement really in the service of a much greater good, or will she betray her entire nation by protecting those she loves the most? It sounds like a lot of books that I enjoy reading. We have the hero, the antagonist, enemies to lovers type of situation possibly. So I am super interested in this book as well. So that is it for the month of April for Owlcrate and Illumicrate. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for unboxing with me. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.